Countdown. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! Let's go.
All right, so first things first. Hi, I'm Techie. You guys behind me want to introduce yourselves real quick?
I'm Carcinogen SDA.
I'm Maxi Lobes.
I'm Succinct and Punchy. That's Bonesaw.
And that's Bonesaw.
He's here to look pretty.
And boy, is he good at it.
All right, so to start off, I didn't explain the skip we just did. And just a heads up, you're going to be seeing game saved a lot because that's more or less the foundation of all the glitches in this game. Right now, we're just using it to preserve our stamina. You go from sprinting to jogging in about 20 steps, but we're going to sprint forever because we're in a hurry to see that dog. At the beginning, we also quick save to get past a sort of like a soft barrier that kind of forces you to get the map. So we don't have a map. We don't need a map where we're going. And there'll be a variety of other quick save shenanigans. So you're going to see it a lot.
Oh. So yeah, whenever text pops up on the screen, like game saved, game saved, game saved, like that, basically it just completely refills James's stamina. Just like any kind of text box in the game at all.
Yeah. You can even check a door or pick up an item, and your stamina will be filled.
Yeah. So it's like you never have to use it like in indoor areas like the apartment, hospital, anything like that, because it's always your stamina is like always going to be at full because you're just going from point A to point B. There's like a lot of.
It's not just because I'm a weenie. Okay, so we now have a chainsaw. That's not, I guess, actually part of the run, but it's for a cute Easter egg we're going to do later, just for you guys. Other than that, we have a little bit of running before we actually get to Silent Hill. We're gonna run through some uninteresting sand dunes. If you have any more donations, I'm sure you just read out like 200, but.
Oh yeah, no, we got plenty. We have a $150 donation from Anonymous that says, "Why did the chicken cross the road? It cut 4 seconds off his PB. Donations is for runner's choice, unless that choice isn't kill the animals. Otherwise, kill them."
Mean.
We also have $50 from a Purple Dragon that says, "Greetings from my apartment. Long-time donor, first-time viewer. Put this money towards killing the animals and not the speedruns."
All right, so I did mention that there would be other quick save shenanigans, and this is a fun one because I get to mash F5 for like a minute and a half straight. We need to keep this text box about looking for Mary up in order to get past a kind of a soft barrier that forces you to go get the plank. We're not going to get the plank, we're just going to skip it, we're going to go straight to where we're going. And you don't actually have to keep this up. You can just game save past it, but we're going to save like a second and a half or 2 seconds by mashing F5 for a minute and a half.
Basically because the text scrolling, like the text printing event, is still stored on screen. It's still locked on screen. It's actually preventing other events that trigger through like the soft barriers, as you mentioned, from actually popping up.
And you'll notice that when the text actually disappears, some interesting things might happen.
Yeah, I'll try to line that up. But yeah, it's very important. The same technique is used to skip the pyramid head in the hospital hallway on hard mode. Which, by the way, I run hard mode. So in anticipation of all the YouTube comments about me running on easy, I run hard mode. It'll be, but we're in a hurry. We got to see the dog ending. So we're gonna go fast.
The quick save and quick load thing as well is unique to the PC version of this game, and the effects of it were not especially well considered in regards to like weird engine quirks like it refilling your stamina constantly, because this PC port was actually done by like a third party. It was contracted out and not developed like in-house by Konami.
By the way, here's a car that's gonna appear out of nowhere. Bam!
And there's the van.
Whoa.
David
Pardon?
Copperfield.
Is that Eddie's van?
Yeah, this is a good port. You'll see this more.
It is a great port. How long did tech setup take?
Dodgy PC ports
A
are
little
the
long.
cornerstone of speedrunning.
Anything to squeeze out those extra few seconds.
We will stoop to no low. No barrel will be left unturned.
No obscure Chinese import.
Don't even go there.
Man, wait till RE1 gets on. We're almost at the apartments, which is the first Silent Hill-esque.
Place?
I don't get it.
It's on the upper right, and it needs to disappear.
All right, here's there. Are you?
Oh. We're sorry about that.
Sorry, staff is silently screaming at me. They're not happy about the cursor, and I'm sure you guys aren't either. But now we're in the apartments. Now we get to actually start running around collecting things. Let's see. First thing we need to get a light. We don't really need it, but we need it. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna. Oh my God.
Probably pick it up eventually.
So Techie actually starts to get doing movement here, and like as a speedrunner,
Yeah,
I feel
it's-
like tank control movement is underrated in general in terms of speedrunning because Silent Hill 2, the controls get a bad rap in general, but Silent Hill 2's tank controls are very fluid. You can like strafe into a run, into a strafe, into another run, and you can combine all these movements in various ways to take very smooth and precise lines through the environments of the game. And it's quite difficult to do due to like, you have to basically memorize the lay of every single level, have a map of it in your head, and have the inputs mapped out relative to it so that you can move through as smoothly as you possibly can. It's really hard to optimize at the top level.
And I'd like to think it looks very elegant. I'd like to think that.
Smooth lines.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's actually quite difficult going from a strafe into just a straightforward run. Getting that movement down is quite difficult.
So it's like every casual player will just like run forward and smack their face into walls going downstairs, but you can just walk sideways, like take a crisscross down them instead. It's way cooler.
So the whole goal of what we're doing is just to get access to the second half of the apartments. Well, this is a specific building. So we got a clock. We got a key to the room with the clock key, which we need a key to get to the room with the key to the next room, et cetera, et cetera.
Silent Hill.
If you played Silent Hill, you know.
Hey, Tech, we got a $20 donation from Starwin.
Oh, Starwin, what's up, bud?
Yeah,
It
boy.
says, "What's up, Techie, aka the Otterman himself, fellow Silent Hill speedrunner Starwin here. Super happy and proud to see you running at SGDQ. I look forward to meeting you next GDQ so we can chill and high five a lot. Shoutouts to everybody on the couch, and remember, there's monsters everywhere in that town. Don't just sit there and eat pizza."
I could really go for
I'm
this.
so sad we're going to skip that cutscene, but it's for the greater good. All right, so this is the source of, I'm sure Maxie can agree that this part
yeah.
stinks because this clock has the same solution every time, but the positioning will start in a different place at the same time. This is okay.
Yeah, that was not too bad.
But for example, so the solution is 9:10. If, for example, the clock hands start at 3 o'clock, then you get to sit there and stare at it turning for an extra many seconds. Too many.
Yeah, I've reset there too many times.
That's how a lot of the puzzles in this game are. They're kind of like the solutions shuffle. Well, the solution for that one doesn't shuffle, but like initial position does. But basically the puzzles in this game are random and it adds up to a lot of time.
That's Pyramid Head. He's having a party.
Questionable.
We were
Moving
not
on.
invited.
We got a $30 donation from Rayathe, I believe that is.
Ray.
And it says, "Here to support my otter dad, Techie. Hope your run goes
God.
swimmingly. You otter do a good job." I'm not going to lie, I felt dirty reading that.
Thank you, Ray.
All right, so here we are in the lovely second half of the apartments, which it looks identical to the first half. But this part's great because we get the first kind of goofy, it kind of harkens back to those weird point-and-click adventure games. So we're going to pick up canned juice.
Yep, a 6-pack of canned juice. Do you guys want to guess what that juice is? Do you guys know what that is?
It's obviously just because we're thirsty.
Arizona Orangeade.
That's a great choice.
I think it's Soylent Green.
Fun fact, this section is outside, so we get to quick save exactly once. What do you think? Was that pretty good?
Game save.
High quality.
We preserved our stamina.
God damn it.
We saved half the second. We did it, guys. So if your guess was that we had to take the canned juice and shove it down the laundry chute to go pick up a coin to use in a different building, then you nailed it. Congrats.
Well done.
Survival horror game puzzles also remind me not to bait the audience like that.
I don't know. They seemed happy with it. You gotta give the people what they want.
It's good enough for them, I suppose.
All right, so this part's weird. We have to go say hello to a dear friend because another door is magically locked without it. So we're gonna go meet our good pal Eddie.
Eddie's had a little bit too much pizza.
Pleasant.
I've been running this game for 3.5 years. I've always dreamed of just showing that to how many people are watching? Like a few dozen.
You can skip that. He chose not to.
You all enjoyed it, though, right?
It's dead silence. Okay, I see how it is. All right, hot skip. If you hit the unequip button, you actually get out of the tumble animation when you fall into the pool there.
Is the unequip button PC version specific?
I believe so,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
I
there's,
thought so.
Yeah, it's the in the PC version, you actually have all of your weapon keys on 1 through 9, so you don't ever have to visit the menu in order to equip a weapon.
Yeah, and all those functions are kind of like hastily sort of patched over the game, so they don't really work properly, which is why they do things like animation cancel, like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they come in handy. Very,
Yeah,
very many
which
times.
for us, we're happy with that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. It
Suits us.
actually makes speedrunning quite a bit of fun because you can get creative with like animation cancels and stuff like that.
Accidental tech.
You know
So
it.
we're done with the second half of the first part of the buildings. Now we get to do the short little second part. So we're more or less done here.
This is a very useless fire escape.
Yeah, there's no actual fire escape.
It's just another building.
We have a $666 donation from Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Hey.
Says, had to donate in memory of the Silent Hill series. Shame
Oh,
on
no.
Konami.
We share that sentiment. Trust me.
We miss you dearly.
You mean you don't want Silent Hill Pachinko?
Oh no.
We also have a $120 donation from Anonymous that says, so excited for the Scary Games block. Kudos to the runner and staff that make this possible. Please put this towards Reader's Choice.
This awkward desk thing. All right.
So this puzzle is completely fixed, by the way. This, unlike like the puzzles we discussed previously, has the same solution, provided you have the same puzzle difficulty chosen at the start. So this isn't random at all. Just put the coins in the holes.
This is also one of the puzzles where he'll actually be using his mouse to place the items.
Yeah. So okay, I moved the mouse out of the way.
You got it this time.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm learning. This is a learning experience for all of us, and I think we're all going to walk away from this better people.
I'll strafe up the stairs away from it.
So we're actually headed towards our first boss fight. Fans of the series probably know who it is. We just need one more key.
Triangle noggin.
The boogeyman.
The Babadook.
The guy whose head is made out of a safe.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What's the FFZ emote? Triangle face.
All right, so let's go talk to him, and then there's a quick Easter egg after, which I'm excited to show you. All right. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but and we get to see it twice in case you missed it. There's nothing else to do here.
Yeah, this goes on a timer.
We have a $100 donation from Ice Stricer that says, it's midnight, the lights are off, and I'm already scared. Where's that dog ending? Save the animals. Save the English voice acting for Onimusha while you're at it.
I've never actually seen that Easter egg before, so I just learned something new today.
It's wonderful.
Also, the only cutscene we're going to watch is the dog one, so I mean, that'll be in Japanese.
It's game saved.
Yeah, here we go again. This is Laura. We don't want to talk to her.
We have a $30 donation from Azurite Reaction that says, hey, just shouting out Carcinogen SDA on the couch. Cool to see you commentating at SGDQ.
What's up, man? How's it going?
We also have a $5 donation from Chulossus that says, shout-outs to Maxi on the couch and Nub Zombie for getting me interested in the Silent Hill series.
So you saw that he kind of just took control during a section he would normally not have control over because he quick-saved. Quick-saving also does that. You can just sort of gain control and walk off, and because what part of the map is loaded, like, based on where you are, he kind of started to deload the game, but the camera wasn't quite going with him.
Yeah.
Just more fun effects
Yeah,
of
it
the
doesn't
quick-save
really
in this
save
game.
anything. It just looks cool. So totally worth. Also, we now have a strange woman following us. In case you missed it, she'll be integral to the. I wouldn't say plot because we're not going to pay attention to the plot.
I don't have time
We're
for
going to need
that.
her help later, just for one thing, really. One that I can remember.
We have a $50 donation from Matt A that says, tomorrow's going to be a rough day at work, but so worth this late night Silent Hill 2 run. Thanks everyone at SGDQ for everything that you do.
So that's the only melee weapon that you pick up in the run, I think.
Yeah, I mean, except the chainsaw, but that was just.
Oh yeah,
for
you did that for style points.
That was for goofing off sake. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I forgive you. But yeah, that is necessary. You do need at least one melee weapon for a specific point in the game. Otherwise,
The soft block.
yeah,
Yep.
And we'll let you know. That's much later.
Yeah.
much later.
We'll definitely point that out.
But he didn't do that for no reason.
Normally it's not a problem because you have the plank, but we're cool, so we skip the plank.
How can you just sit there and skip cutscenes?
We missed Eddie eating pizza. We'll see some pizza later, but
I'm jealous. I want pizza. Sorry, daydreaming.
there's no food allowed in the stream room.
We have a $50 donation from Cyborg Twinkie 116 that says, shoutouts to Techie for running this amazing game, staying up to watch you despite work in the morning, donation going to kill the animals but save the otters. We also have a $20 donation from Ray Meerkat that says, second year watching, first time donating, mainly for my favorite announcer in the amazing survival horror block. Hi Mike, hi Ray.
It's one of the best songs in the game right there.
Yeah,
We heard it for exactly 5 seconds.
yeah, and then
But it was so
then we're out of there.
nice.
It was a nice 5 seconds.
All right, so the strange woman who's been chasing us around town, we didn't escape her, so that means she comes with us to the hospital. Which, if you know anything about Silent Hill, I hope you're hyped because the hospital's fun. We're going to see her just kind of standing in every room. She just teleports in every time. Unlike Silent Hill 4. Shoutouts to Eternal Enigma, who couldn't make it, who would I assume, groan at that? Or smack me upside the head, whatever.
Would you like me to do it for you?
Yeah.
I can't be asked to get up. Pretend I
Yeah,
do.
he might break my headset or something. Save it for later.
Can do.
All right, so now, naturally, we have a little shopping list. We got to get this needle out of a teddy bear. We got to go second floor to go some other stuff. Excuse me, ma'am.
We have a $150 donation from Anonymous that says, glad to see the GDQ community continue to grow. Keep up the good work.
Oh yeah, this is the hardest part of the entire run because we have to memorize numbers. So every one of you should like memorize one of these digits, and then you can read it back to me one by one. Okay, it's 5843.
Yeah, these numbers are also randomized on a per playthrough basis, so
I've got you.
you can't memorize a preset solution.
Oh
Does
my-
not work.
The door button is also the attack button. So sometimes an enemy will wander near a door, and instead of activating the door, you'll try to, in this case, I guess, stab the enemy.
It auto targets and auto aims. Which
Yeah,
is
it's-
just lovely. Is that door code fixed?
Yep.
Okay, yes.
All right, so
It's
we're
just-
drop.
7335, always.
Some of them are fixed,
Oh.
some of them are not.
Nope. We're dropping Maria off at daycare. As you can tell, she is having a great time already.
Yeah, she's very comfortable.
We have a $50 donation from Gray Davenport that says, shout out to the Power Up Audio crew. Can't imagine the IRL speedrun strats for setting up all the runs. Keep up the good work.
So that movement there was done to like cause a specific trigger to happen, and after that, you notice like he's got the flashing indicator in the screen. That actually puts him on like critical health, not quite death hit, I think.
You can take one hit and then another.
Okay,
because
yes.
in this game, when you take so much damage, you can't get you know, there's no like death blows. You get 1 HP right at the end,
Yeah.
just to survive off of.
You have to be on 0 to die.
Yes.
He just healed it all back anyway, but I thought it bears pointing out. Because that's why he took health items earlier.
Yep. I thought ahead.
Routing.
Routing, it's a good idea. So we picked up 2 keys, and we've got 2 combinations for combination locks. Was it 7-3?
Glad you remembered it, because I didn't.
Might have been 5.
I think it might have been 2375.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, got it.
that was a 7?
At least the runner's paying attention.
But I was. It's
I've done this once or twice before. Anyways, in that box with the 4 locks on it, we got some hair, which we're going to use to make a fishing setup, which, again...
Oh yeah, this makes no sense.
Yeah, so
You
we're
know-
gonna fish into this green slide for an elevator key.
Yeah. It's irony because usually you get hair out of out of the shower to unclog it, but you're actually using hair to unclog it.
We really should have just gone back and borrowed some from Maria, but
That's a great idea, but James just doesn't know what he's doing.
It's very special hair, sir.
Maria doesn't have fishing grade hair.
We have a $50 donation from Sherbert Thunder. It says, had to donate during Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Gotta love those sweet tank controls. As a QA tester myself, it pains me to see so many bugs being abused, but seeing as it's for a good cause, I'll let it slide. What are you doing?
Having fun. This is a boss.
Yeah,
sort
this
of,
is a boss.
technically. But you kind of shoot him with the shotgun, and he's dead.
And he goes away.
Indeed. The
They don't wanna
shotgun
talk to
is
us.
used
So-
a lot.
that flesh slips, like he went above you and he didn't actually grab you? Like,
He was thinking about it.
was it because he was already at 0 HP or could he have still grabbed you?
I mean, he can always grab you, but once he hit, I mean, I shot him. That's why he didn't grab me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just curious, that's all.
Yeah, it's not like they don't have like any of the gimmicks like the first Pyramid Head fight where once you defeat them, they can still hit you. Or the double Pyramid Head fight where same thing, they can still hit you after you defeat them.
Yeah, after you've actually killed Flesh Lips, it puts its legs up and goes to a different position to end the fight.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of wander off like across the room and then
They
put their
waste
feet up,
time.
and that's just,
Yeah. It's interesting.
they can be jerks. Anyways, we gotta go pick up Maria from daycare. She had too much fun. I mean, she's actually about to scream at us, but you know.
This stairwell is actually kind of like a pain to move through quickly.
Yeah, it's
Tight corners.
I'm not just doing that because it looks cool. It's faster.
It's fast movement.
So now we have Maria back. She's not happy with us. And now she's. I always love this part with the stairwell because we're gonna strafe up the stairs and there's, like, imagine this from her perspective. You know, there's this guy leading you around the creepy hospital, and he's just like running upstairs sideways.
Seriously, try and climb stairs like that and tell me how you get on. I'd be interested to know.
Yeah, like this all must look a little strange. Like, you know, you strafe to start running because you accelerate faster. To be fair, she already thinks I'm kind of an idiot, so
To be fair, she hates bowling, so
she hates fun. I mean,
she's the idiot.
We have
hey,
a
but we do need her help for this refrigerator because we can't open it without her. Even though we're a big, strong man.
Here, James, you take this.
Gee, thanks.
We need her help with this fridge. Now that's an uncommon sentence.
So we have collected 2 rings. You might have missed it, but we now have 2 rings, and we need them for this strange, not disembodied, but there's arms sticking out of his painting.
Because Silent Hill rings in this case is basically just keys, but funny shaped. Now, stairs.
More stairs. Yay.
Good cardio.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of shenanigans that are gonna go on here. We just need to get out of here.
I'd say James is in pretty good shape. He brought the wrong shoes for the occasion, though.
So you might have noticed there's a Pyramid Head chasing us. We don't really have to concern ourselves too much. She might get stabbed a few times, but she's gonna get stabbed a few times more anyways. We're not gonna see it, but yeah. You're gonna wonder why there's this sad music in a second, and it's because we're now alone. Anyways, I'm gonna read a map. Oh yeah, so at this point, while we read this map, I was gonna mention that we had an interview planned earlier, but that was canceled because time restrictions. So I was gonna ask if anyone wants to tweet any questions at UFO Techie. I was gonna make my friends Succinct and Punchy read
Hello.
out any questions that are good,
Don't let me down, folks.
or if questions for couch people, whatever you like. Because we got a few minutes here where we have a long puzzle. It's gonna take about 5 minutes because we have to run across town, grab an item, back across town, use the item, and then leave town.
And there's plenty of game save to go along with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mash it the whole time. If anyone wants to take bets, side bets on how many game saves, I'm gonna go with like
I'd roughly put it at around at least 150.
oh, I was gonna say like at least 1100.
I'm thinking
Like I mash it. I don't go easy.
1200.
Let's aim for 1337 because we're epic boys.
Somebody with a name I can't pronounce says, when's SM? Shadow.
Is it?
Shattered Memories at GDQ.
First of all, I know exactly who it is, and second of all, soon. Shattered Memories is tied for my favorite Silent Hill game. With this, it's highly
When is
underrated.
Great Knife Speedrun says Unusual Cook. Hi, Cook.
Oh, hi Cook, hey bud. That'll also be next meme-a-thon at least. Yeah, whenever. I'll get bored sometime. It's a 3-hour speedrun where you equip the Great Knife at the very beginning of the game and keep it equipped for the entire rest of the game. So if you're bored and you want to kill 3 hours and want to watch me drag the Great Knife entirely through the town of Silent Hill, like the entire game, you can go find that on YouTube.
Yeah, the Great Knife makes you lumber slowly, like drastically reduces your movement speed, so it makes the run take forever.
Yeah, unfortunately we're not going to pick it up in this run, but
Too slow.
it's, yeah. And again, we got to get to the dog as fast as possible. Never have I been in such a hurry.
We have a $30 donation from Gerbil that says, "Hey, longtime watcher, first-time donor. It makes me so happy to see that this SGDQ is almost always around 150K viewers. GDQ is fantastic. Good luck to all the runners, and save the animals."
Wait, so there's people watching right now?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So here's an actual question and not a joke. How difficult of a speedrun is this to get into as someone who has never done a speedrun before?
It is actually very easy because if you know the basic route, it's just memorization. There's a few glitches, one of which actually I'm doing right now because we skipped the plank and that soft barrier is still there even though we're in the other world. So we take a look at the map in the dark. He says it's too dark to read the map, and then we keep that text up, and that'll save a little bit of running around. I kind of want to. I'm going to skip it just because it looks funny, you know. If we don't do that, then we do some spins, and there we go.
I would say Silent Hill 2 is one of the easier ones to learn, along with Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, three's the most popular.
Yeah.
2's good. 1's good.
I feel like survival horror runs in general are good for like new speedrunners because like they're relatively straightforward, but they will beat the importance of good movement into you very thoroughly because that's
yes.
all they are. Movement is key.
And
It's very
menuing,
important.
too.
Yes, they're underrated aspects of speedrunning because it's not flashy, but you got to be very precise with your movements in this game, otherwise you get beamed in the skull by passing nurses.
Plus, they're very cool.
We have a $10 donation from Iconoclast that says, "Hi, Techie. Just wanted to let you know we're hanging out in your Twitch channel."
Oh, hi guys. Oh yes, people. Okay, so I'm being asked if people are gonna ask questions. Please use the hashtag SGDQ2017. I love this communication method, guys.
Do the PC versions of the other Silent Hill games have these same exploits, or is 2 the best to run?
3's got some stuff. I think Maxi, you're probably more well versed on it because you also run console.
Yeah, Silent Hill 3, actually, on PC, there's an easy way to skip a door using the quick save and quick load method that we're using here. But on console, you can't do that. But there is another skip that is available on console that is exclusive to it and not on PC. I would say there are far less exploits on Silent Hill 3. But Silent Hill 3 is a
Yeah,
very
certainly.
smooth run. The movement is very nice. I highly suggest it.
Yeah, they kind of nailed the tank controls before just abandoning them for 4.
My suggestion, 3 is a speed run, but 2 is definitely the one to go to if you'd like to exploit.
If you want to exploit, go play Homecoming.
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
That is the
Homecoming.
gnarliest speedrun.
Very
It's so
broken.
good. It's 45 minutes and it's just full of wall clips and major skips. It's really good.
It's great. Not as easy though. Not as easy to learn for sure.
Yeah. This
It's
is
got some pretty messy enemy mechanics.
oh yeah. And all the crashes and yeah, you know how it goes. By the way, this is the last kind of spread of this area. We gotta abandon town for a little bit.
Got a couple more questions?
I'm trying to find good ones. Some of these are bad.
We have a $10 donation from Tamara that says, hello from Australia. Always love watching the survival horror block and seeing Silent Hill 2 Destroyed like this, and always love seeing Silent Hill 2 Destroyed like this turns an already ridiculous game just completely insane. Unfortunately, can't donate more, but hope this helps. Keep up the great work, runners and announcer. Your buttery smooth voice is a joy to listen to, so my money goes to your choice.
A lot of people are
Buttery
asking,
smooth.
sorry.
Buttery.
A lot of people are asking what you find the most annoying about this run.
This part.
Oh. Good answer.
Yeah, well, especially because it cuts the run in half. It's halfway through, so if you've had a great apartments and great hospital, then this is just kind of, it's a lot of filler before you get to the prison section, which is the funnest section, but first we got to deal with this. Yeah, that nurse wanted to hit me.
Oh, this is a good one because I just want to hit everyone with a hot opinion. Are any of the Silent Hill series after 4 worth playing?
Yes,
No.
shattered
Absolutely.
memories, man.
No.
We're-
Ignore those two.
No.
I would say it depends on how much you like Silent Hill. If you
that's
really
true.
like Silent Hill,
Then don't play any of the Ons after 4.
I would say that Shattered
Sorry.
Memories and Origins are all right. That's as far as I'm willing to go. Though.
I mean, I have the
Yeah,
record
this is
in
going to turn
Origins,
into
and I
some
still
very
can say
hot
that.
opinions very quickly.
You're right.
Anyways, this is a 55-second set of stairs.
There is no better time for hot takes.
But we've used most of our 55 seconds. The horns are getting more. I think it's more often.
Well, there
We're
you go.
almost
That
there.
was the hot take corridor, everyone.
Yeah, I hope
Is
you
it?
guys enjoyed it.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for the questions.
Are they?
Now we have to actually go back to playing the game. Sweet.
Yes.
All right,
The
question
game.
time's over.
Maybe it'll come back later. I don't know.
So this game is notorious for falling down holes, which we're gonna do some of that.
This is actually the part where we mentioned you need a melee weapon, otherwise you'll soft lock. Because you can't break this wall here, and you need to break the wall in order to get out of this hole. So
And there's the second unequipped, so we did it. We did
Does
it
the
twice.
chainsaw work on the wall?
it does.
Yes,
Okay.
but we're gonna be like we're gonna pretend we don't have it. Also, this is great. This part stinks, so we're gonna just skip it with some shenanigans. Look, there's the key.
I think that's one of the only times that you use the quick load feature in the
And
speed run.
there's also the key.
So it's just as simple as quick saving and quick loading, and it skips the cockroaches there.
Because otherwise that room traps you in it and you have to guess the solution out of like a random thing.
Which Maxie can tell you all about.
It is a pain.
Yeah, it's like six possible solutions out of whatever set of 3 buttons it gives you.
Especially because we mentioned that the action key is also the attack key. That means that since the floor is crawling with bugs, once in a while you'll try to use the keypad and instead you'll just step on bugs for a while.
Yeah.
It's a
If
pain.
you're playing on easy difficulty, there's an auto aim feature, so it makes that room very painful on console.
Feature.
So the
feature.
It gets in the way. In fact, it never helps, actually. It just gets in the way.
You can turn it off in 1.
Can you?
Yeah. Not in 2 or 3 though.
Why do I not know that? I run that game. That's
Well,
my game.
see, we're all walking away from this. We've all learned things. I love prison section. It's very fast. We're picking up stuff. We've got a wax doll. We've got some plates. We're actually gonna go use the plates.
So what is that invisible monster that is in the room where you pick up the wax doll? I've been trying to figure that out for a while. What is
Ask
that?
Nub Zombie. He knows.
Yeah. Ask Nub Zombie, but he continuously says ritual over and over again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is my exact reaction when I heard that Silent Hills was canceled.
Look what you did.
I was just a little salty. I actually just bought a PS4 for the first time, and I replayed PT, and like that was a little heartbreaking. But anyways,
So if you guys thought the puzzles were a little bit odd, this one is really going to surprise you.
Oh, I hated this one on my first time. It drove me absolutely mental.
yeah, because
So-
it's straight up nonsensical, but
Yeah.
we're gonna do it. So okay, we're gonna take the wax doll, we're gonna melt it with the lighter, and then we're gonna stick a horseshoe in it.
And there you go. You got a handle to a door.
It makes exactly perfect sense.
I
And then we get to jump
despise
down another
that.
hole.
So that's what, the third hole you've jumped down?
I've never tracked that actually.
Candle wax isn't very
There's
sturdy,
a-
though.
More holes.
There's a whole bunch in a row, so it's like
It's symbolic.
I don't know how to count
It is
as.
symbolic.
Anyways, we get to hang out in an elevator. I'm gonna pick these up because Weenie Hut Jr.
Questions?
If
Oh,
I guess, yeah.
You have time.
Where did the questions come from?
This
They come from
elevator,
questions.
this elevator takes
see if
quite
I
a
can-
while.
We have a $50 donation from Salander that says, been watching GDQ for a few years now, and I always get a good feeling when donating to this good cause, and also get to see these amazing runners. Good luck, and donation goes to the Secret Cow level in Diablo 2 LOD.
If you strafe left and right a lot, it's a pretty cool dance.
It's hard because you like quick turn.
That's true. It's so good though.
It's so much easier in 3.
Yeah.
I think this is
Get that
actually a
twerk
good
animation.
question. What are some of the different categories for Silent Hill 2 speedruns, and which is your favorite?
Okay, the best one is New Game Plus Hard, which no one else plays because they haven't figured out that it's great yet. But you get the hyper spray, so you kill everything real quick. But it's hard mode, so you also get spanked by enemies pretty hard. In general, a lot of people do normal, which is I guess it's like a legacy category from SDA that kind of got popular because it's a really good mix of kind of danger, but also it's not like stupid hard like actual hard mode is. I mean, hard mode's fun, but it's like not fun hard.
Well, hard mode. I mean, there's some pretty interesting setups.
Yeah,
for it,
there's
though.
unique tech that you use in it that you can't use anywhere else, but it's still overall it's some work. This puzzle is randomized on hard mode and no other mode. And I hate this puzzle, so we're done with it though. Look, it's Maria, she's back.
And she's gone.
She only got stabbed like a few times, she's good to go. This part sucks because this set of wire cutters is right next to the set of stairs. The pickup boxes, like the hit boxes overlap, so you can hit the stairs really easy and it makes you feel like an idiot. But
Actually,
we
never
didn't do it,
realized
so what? What?
I said I actually never realized that.
Yeah, if you play it a few times, you'll see. If you play it a few thousand, you'll think about it a lot. This is a labyrinth. It's a little slow because we're running slow. Pyramid Head's down there. We don't want to talk to him. By slow, I mean literally slow, like it's full of water.
From the wrong direction, then you will run into Pyramid Head.
Oh wait, so let me see if this works, because I've been trying it often, and sometimes it does. Alright, scurry. Okay, damn it.
Oh, he wants scurry.
There you
oh,
go.
There
There
he
we
goes.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
All right. Get out of there.
Very nice.
Look at him go.
It's actually pretty solid.
Yeah, they're bringing the hot new tech, man.
We have a $150 donation from Sukasa that says, while it sounds like the English soundtrack will be awesome, I'm putting my money towards Japanese for Onimusha, just to get more people to donate for the great English voice acting. Keep up all the awesome work.
Oh yeah, so coming up right here, there's a boss fight which we're gonna skip, which is great because it's a horrible boss fight. Not plot-wise, just fighting-wise. Again, we get to pick up a little bit of text box, run straight through this hallway, and ta-da, we don't have to fight Abstract Daddy.
Whole boss fight skip right there.
Yeah.
So that looks so trivial, but that's actually like a pretty major chunk of the game that you just skip over. Are you doing blind arsonist, Paul?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh
Why
boy.
not?
Hashtag
So this
swipe.
is a puzzle where you're supposed to look at the solution and then go back and then do the puzzle.
Damn it. Okay.
No, but
No s- okay.
the puzzle room is before the room with the solution. So if you're particularly ballsy, you can just try and blind pull the correct rope, but the solution is random. So You don't get it sometimes. And if you get it wrong, enemies spawn in the corridor, but you can just kind of
Yeah,
shoulder
it
check them on the way out, like, not even a problem.
doesn't really waste that much.
So if you're going like as fast as you possibly can, you just pull the rope that's closest to you, and then you get on with your life.
A lot of the better runs that you'll see up on the leaderboards will do that. They'll do the entire run, get up to here, take that 1 in 6 shot, and if it doesn't happen, then just reset.
It's so brutal.
Yeah, it's like high-end Silent Hill 2 is just like the segmented strats. Oh my gosh.
Hitboxes.
You can't use that here. And now you can because you moved like 1 centimeter to the left. Survival horror speedruns. They're all like this. All of them.
James, we love you, but man, get it together.
They're so particular. That's why they're surprisingly difficult. Like, doesn't look it. It is. It's hard. Trust me.
It is.
So I feel like every time we run into Maria at this point, I just kind of notice this. We run into Maria and there's like nice music, and then we see her again and there's sad music. In case that's like kind of a hint as to what's going on, but make your sad faces. We're sad,
More holes.
and we get to go down a hole again. So I don't know if any of you guys are particularly bitter about the quote gutless fatso that we saw barfing earlier, but we get to shoot him.
He's not a very nice person.
Yeah.
He's cold.
He's about to get colder.
Yep.
He was not even visible before you killed him there.
Wow, we exchanged
Whoa.
hits and I walked into him.
Nice
You
GameStop
just
trade.
clipped through him.
That was cool. I don't think I've ever done that before.
Dang.
I hate to say that because everyone says that, but yeah.
That's actually, I've never seen that.
No, I've literally never seen that.
Yeah.
We hit each other. Usually, I either get socked in the stomach or he takes the shot and dies. But or this time was both.
So I have a question, Techie. For the rowing sequence, like here on hard, it's like, normally it's like on normal difficulty or easier. You just hold forward and you just steer it. But on the PlayStation version, you actually have to use both analog sticks. How does that work on PC version?
Same thing. You hold up. If I had some tape, I would tape it down, but I don't. So,
Here's a good question. How does speedrunning Silent Hill 2 on console differ from PC? I believe Maxi is.
Yeah, Max, you could write the dissertation on that one.
Well, there's no quick save feature. Therefore, the sequences where you're just running in town are much slower. But there's an ampoule that you can pick up in the hospital. So the sequence after the hospital, you'll be going full sprint. You can't skip any boss fights, like he did with Abstract Daddy, and
Which means you need more ammo, which means the item routing actually differs between the two.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
routing's different.
And you have to use the inventory more to switch weapons.
Yeah,
Things
that
like
too.
that. All right, this part, okay, he's going to look at it. Okay, you actually picked it up. Sometimes that pickup hitbox is a little strange, and it's awkward because the camera zooms in super close, so he'll just sit there and stare at it and not pick it up. This is another quick save thing that you can break out of. Give me that key. Ah!
So, Techie, what was your guess for the briefcase?
It was kill.
Okay. What's your guess for the briefcase, Carson?
Dope.
Dope.
Bungie?
I don't remember what the solutions can be.
Well, I'm gonna go with love.
We have a $50 donation from Unipack that says, "Love SGDQ, keep up the good work." We also have a $50 donation from Skeleton that says, "Greetings from wintry Australia. Just wanted to say thank you to everyone for putting on this amazing event for such a great cause. Donating for the Majora's Mask Glitch Expo because it's clearly the best Zelda."
Where? Oh, hi. Speedrunning this game is a constant fight with the camera, by the way. Which,
Yeah, oh.
if you've played this game, you probably, yeah.
That's actually another difference. The camera on the PC version doesn't follow James as well as the console version.
So you actually outspeed the camera from time to time if you're moving vaguely well. So you have to like blind move in certain sections. Just know the layout incredibly well.
Also, the black screens after going through doors, that lasts about a second longer on console as well. So blind movement the first second you get out of a door. Also, we mentioned the words right here because you're going to use some paint thinner to actually find the... Oh!
Wow.
That was like a
Wow.
Good guess.
What? Good call. Wow.
That was
man.
literally 1 in 20.
Yeah.
Oh man,
The odds.
couldn't get the blindfold, but
So yeah, the solution to that is randomly determined, and guessing it is sort of a kind of a Hail Mary thing because there's so many potential solutions. You just kind of flick through all of them. It's like, no, just get the paint thinner and like find the solution.
There is a little bit of an algorithm you can do though, where you just click all the solutions.
Yes.
yeah, there's
And like a certain number of times just to like get the correct like letters as many times as
There's a
possible.
surprisingly complex method to kind of mapping out the solution without looking at it.
yeah. Quick shout out to Big Man Japan, who's one insane with how much effort and stuff he's developed for this game, which is that included.
He's a legend.
There are some really good lab rats working on this game.
By the way, you don't have to put the photo or that letter away. Just fun fact. First thing, so we're gonna get squished by the elevator. Because
Oh yeah.
again, the magic of quick saving. I'm gonna look. The cursor's on screen. Don't yell at me.
Yeah, that elevator doesn't move at all.
Yeah, it's some chicanery.
Yeah.
All right, so we're now without any of our stuff, which is, I mean, it's fine for us. On hard mode, it can be kind of a pain, but usually this place is just full of mannequins, and their hitboxes are so like busted. Even on hard mode, it's not really a problem. You can run straight at them, and they'll just miss. I say that, so I'm probably gonna get hit by one, but I'm just in general.
The one to the kitchen.
Yeah, it could happen. It'll do like a point of damage, and I'll be slightly embarrassed. See, look at that. It wasn't even looking at me. Good try, Slugger. Look, he's looking at it. He knows he wants it. Okay, this one. Nope.
Hey, bye.
Like, not even close. All right, so we're gonna open a can of light bulbs.
Some fresh light bulbs.
Why is there a can of light bulbs? Do light bulbs come in cans?
I don't believe so.
They do in the wonderful, magical world of Silent Hill,
Is this an American
where all your
thing?
dreams come true. Cans of light bulbs, and your dead wife comes and kills you again. God, get out of here. Sorry, I was trying to quick turn, but I strafed. Yeah. Anyways, so we got the last music box, which is what we need to get access to the third floor. Come on, uppies. And first we gotta go get our stuff back. We can't even use the music boxes until we get our light back. You can't unlock doors, and you can't do puzzles.
Yeah, that's like a universal Silent Hill mechanic in general. You can't interact with objects unless you have a source of light on you. And that plays into like enemy aggro as well, because obviously light on enemies can see from further away, thus they walk up to you and beam you in the skull. Light off, they don't do that, but then you can't interact with things. That's not really much of a concern in Silent Hill 2 specifically, but across the broad series, it's a mechanic you have to pay attention to.
And, all right, third one. You can quick save here and run away over here to save like a second or something.
Gotta save those frames, man.
The
worth it.
The more important thing is it looks cool. And then we grab this key, and we're out of here.
We have a $50 donation from Epsil that says, some may call you the dad of Silent Hill speedruns,
Oh,
so you
geez.
ought to keep this run brief. Money goes to Techie's Choice.
You're gonna make me blush. All right, so here's the plot twist of the entire. No,
This VHS is
I
so
said.
finicky.
There's the plot twist of the game. So now we're sad, but we're leaving. Because anyways,
We're not going to explain what the plot twist was. Play the game.
yeah. Honestly, like this speedrun is very spoiler free. I mean, I don't know if you guys have figured out everything that's going on, but it's mostly just Blonde Man runs through Spooky Town.
A pleasant jog through foggy streets.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Moldy, dilapidated buildings.
Strange Man has dank journey.
Stuff gets rusty, all doors are locked.
You might notice the cursors don't line up, and it does that on my setup at home, and it's just a pain.
I'm surprised
But,
it went this long without remarking on it.
No, yeah. Because it's
normal.
so
It does-
normal to me.
I know, it does that.
It looks stupid, but it works. So it's all good. All right, so now everything's, gone to hell. We're gonna sad reacts only. If you do that part quickly, you don't even hear that little piano trill. But yeah, we're gone. Let me all right, now that everything's burned up.
So this is like end game.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
getting there. Here's some more floor pokers, and they're poking my feet. Do not want. I'm getting owned.
I believe if you strafe to the left, you have a better chance of dodging them. I'm not sure if that's the case. But
Here's a dink. They're mad, but they're slow. Should be 5. 5, please 5. Yeah.
yeah,
There
there
you
you go.
If you follow them to and get in their way, they'll stab you even more if you've already killed them. So you don't want to do that.
And then they kill themselves.
And yeah, you don't have to worry
It's
about it.
symbolic. I've done that one already.
For some reason, if they decide the keys are going to be eggs, I don't know. Someone on Silent Hill Wiki can tell you the incredible amount of metaphorical meaning behind that.
Don't read the wiki.
No, don't.
They've got maps. Those are good. There's a creepy face on the door when she walked by. I like that thing.
This is actually one of the parameters that affects the ending of the game, is whether or not you listen to this conversation in the hallway. We do not have time for this, so we're bound to whatever ending that you get if you like. It kind of knocks you under one. It's affected by a lot of surprisingly complicated factors, and even the same run being done by the same runner multiple times, like multiple no reset runs, will sometimes get different endings.
Yeah.
Because it very slightly weighs on how you played the game, your health status throughout the run,
Here, I'm gonna-
whether or not you listen to
this
some
is for Carsey,
conversations.
'cause he loves it.
Crap.
There's about
Yeah.
3 endings. There's 3 endings that you can get in a any percent speed run.
We switched to the pipe here because it looks funnier when he runs up the stairs with it.
And you can, in fact, and will sometimes get any of the 3,
Yes.
even though one of the endings is particularly rare, but it can happen.
All right, so
Looks like he's about to put on a
hello,
Broadway show.
wife. No, leave me alone.
Final boss. Something.
All right, so she
And
went.
that's a final boss.
Ta-da. What? Don't care. Don't care about this.
In-game time is still rolling during this, by the way, so he has to skip
Don't care
through
about
this
this.
quickly.
Don't care about the 4th credit scene either.
That's time.
I'm sorry this time.
I'll do it for you. That's fine.
I'm in a hurry.
4405 IGT.
That's not bad.
I was going to say, time in this game literally doesn't end until the last second because the timer
And-
still ticks during the credits.
And the saves were 11:57, so that's very many. And
It's good.
I guess thanks to your generous donations, we have one additional thing to show off. First things first. We do have to watch the videotape again, and I don't know if we're. Are we ready?
Jeez.
Please hold while things are managed. Thank you for your patience.
Oh boy, here we go. We did promise there would be pizza.
This is a real ending you can achieve with survival horror game. Silent Hill 2, everyone.
That's Silent Hill 2. Quick shout outs, I guess Nub Zombie, Aaron Soldier, Big Man Japan, we already mentioned. All the other Silent Hill 2 players, new and in the future. I hope you guys start running it. And